In this week's reading, you're going to be reading a very important article by someone named Eisner. Now, Eisner. Now, Eisner was somebody who is a rather prominent scholar at Stanford University. I studied with him a little bit. Who has a lot to say about how it is that that artists and educators can create compelling experiences. Now, he sees a lot of similarity between artists and educators, and I'd like you to consider that relationship throughout this whole course, and that's why we're focusing on the arts. So anyways, what do artists do? Now, in his article, he focuses on the art of writing. One of the things that artists do is that they create. They take words, or they take images, or they take sounds, whatever the medium is, and then they do something with it. And what they do with it is called forming. Okay? They make choices of words, they make choices of notes, and they form it. In other words, they take it and they change its shape somehow. You can turn a phrase in a certain way. You can use certain choice of words. You can alter the rhythm of music. So what artists have a very keen understanding of is forms and how to form things. So the word form, can mean a lot of different things, and Eisner has an interesting and sort of fun way of talking about forms. So the key to understanding Eisner's article, and I don't think it's a very easy article to understand, is to really understand what is meant by forms. And what does that mean? Form is a noun. Form is a verb. Form is what artists do. Form is what educators do. Now you have to think, okay, I get what it means to form, but what is it that they're forming? Well, it depends on the medium. It depends on what kind of artist you are. So if you're a writer, you're working on one sort of thing, and you form certain things, and you have different forms that you work with. So all of that's really important to think about, and this discussion this week is aimed at getting you to think about that more deeply. So keep in mind, this is the final thought, that art, the work of art, is the work of forming. So to do art, and to do teaching, by the way, is to form things, is to know what to form and how to form it, such that it does what you want it to do. And at least in our case, we want it to convey something in a compelling way. Okay? So think about that. Art, form, and education.